Hey guys, it's Ashley with My Soul on Fire, and today I'm going to show you water slides. I am so excited about these. I love doing water slides, and I cannot believe that it has taken me this long to show you some. Sometimes it just gets so overwhelming with all of the things that I have to do and everything going on. I have, like I've said before, I have, a full-time outside of the house job, plus I do this, plus I'm a mom to 4. It's just very overwhelming right now. I had one daughter going off to college, one daughter starting 6th grade, starting junior high, another child going to 1st, and then my youngest is just starting preschool. So I have a wide array of things going on, so I don't always get these videos out as fast as I would like to, but I really just want to say once again how much I appreciate you guys and all of your support. I love the wonderful messages that I get from you guys on Facebook and down below in the comments. I know that I don't always get to answer those comments right away. It is so overwhelming sometimes, and don't think that I'm ignoring them or anything. It's just very hard to do everything and get to those comments all of the time. Thank you so much to those of you who have answered some of the questions that come along that I don't get to quite fast enough. That's awesome of you, and I thank you for it. For the most part, everybody is so supportive of everyone and so wonderful and loving in the comments, and I just really love that. You guys are great, and I want to tell you that. Oh my goodness, I've just got glitter all over me. So today, I've made these water slides. You do not have to make water slides yourself. You can buy them. Lots of people make them on Etsy and venues like that. So you can absolutely buy them. I prefer, oh my goodness, I spilled a bunch of pink glitter earlier and it's just everywhere right now. Anyway, I prefer to make them myself because I can make them whatever size, whatever picture I want, and I can do it easily and fast in my own home. I don't have to look for what I'm looking for online. It's just right there for me. So I just got these. These are just like the stock photos from the Cricut Access that I am subscribed to monthly. You get access to all kinds of free images. This is one set of them. I loved these butterflies. I thought that they were beautiful and they were perfect for what I was looking for. I am making a cup today for a very special lady. She is somebody that just turned 50. But guys, I'm not even kidding you. This woman looks 30 years old. She is beautiful and her soul is beautiful, and I am so excited to make this beautiful butterfly cup for her. So I've already started with the cup here, and this is the cup. I've made it. I'll try to remember to put a link below for my other YouTube video where I showed how to do this. I just did the the chunky glitter using the epoxy method. No biggie. This is 2 of the Shimmer Tree Glitter colors. It is the Iris, which I love this color. It is a purple chunky iridescent. Some of the colors that come off of that iridescence, it's like different blues and plums and purples and pinks almost. It's just beautiful, the colors that come off of that purple glitter. The other glitter, the top glitter that I used is called Violet Ice, and it is like a white. Gosh, I hope you guys can see that. It's hard for me to see in the screen what you guys are seeing when I'm doing this, and I do not have my daughter helping me today. So it makes it a little more difficult, but this is my Violet Ice, and it is like a white glitter with little flecks of iridescent, almost like a purple, well, not almost. It's like a violet kind of iridescent mixed in there. Oh my gosh, I've got that little pieces of pink glitter all over me. All right, so those are the 2 colors of glitter that I used for the cup. Now, these I have printed out. I use an inkjet printer. So because of that, I went ahead and, well, this wasn't a choice. You absolutely have to seal these if you're using an inkjet. LaserJet, you should be fine. This is a clear water slide paper. I know it looks white right here, but when it slides off the paper, it will be clear. This is a clear water slide paper, and I printed it out, like I said, on my printer through my Cricut. Now, one thing that I wanted to show you, I prefer, some people want to cut these out with their Cricut. That's perfectly fine if you want to do that. But if you do that, then you have to make sure that you bleed the picture so that it doesn't leave that white edge. Well, I guess maybe you don't have to if you're using the transparent paper, but if you're doing something that uses the white paper, the white water slide paper, I wouldn't want to do it. But this is the difference. Like when you put the bleed on it, it looks like this, and when you don't, it looks like this. So I went ahead and just did it like this. It's a transparent paper, so I just cut around it as close as I could. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's transparent. I sealed this with the Rust-Oleum Clear Gloss. You do not have to use that. A lot of people use like a spray varnish on this. I found that the Rust-Oleum Clear Gloss works just fine. You can use the semi-gloss as well. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. But what I do is once this prints out, I let it sit and dry. You can even help it along drying a little bit if you're in a hurry with a hairdryer. But then I take it out, I give it a coat of the clear paint, and then I let that dry, and then I give it another coat of the clear paint and let that dry. It's very important to get that coat on here, or you're gonna get your water slide in the water and the ink's just gonna start spreading everywhere. So now I do this a little bit different than a lot of people. I have seen others do it this way as well. And for me, this is what works better. A lot of people will take this water slide once they've soaked it, lay it down and try and pull it off of the paper and make it, you know, fit all beautiful. That to me is just so much work when you can just lay it down this way and pull the paper off of it. The only thing that you have to do different is if you're using something with words or whatever, you would need to rotate, to flip the picture, I should say. So when you're looking at it on your paper, it is backwards, because you're going to be then laying it this way. You know, you want a mirror image of it, sort of, because you're going to be laying it this way and pulling it off, so then it will be, you know, the right way. So that's just my preference. You can do it either way, but just don't forget, if you are going to do it that way, to flip your picture. In this case, it wouldn't matter because, I mean, they're not perfectly symmetrical or anything. Well, this one might be, but some of the others aren't. Like, they're not perfectly symmetrical, but if they flip, it doesn't make a difference. You're not even going to be able to tell. So what I'm going to do, I've got this container of room temperature water here, and I'm going to take my first butterfly. Let me kind of figure out what I want to do here. Okay, I'm going to start off with one of these butterflies, I think, and I'm going to lay it in here. It's going to curl up. That's fine. Don't need to worry about it. Flip it over. I'm going to let this sit in here for 60 seconds, approximately. I mean, you know, give or take. I just keep flipping it a little bit. I don't want to touch it a whole lot, but it, you know, as long as you've sealed it, it shouldn't matter with the color. I just don't want to mess up the paper at all. So it's going to sit in there for about 60. Oh yeah, good. Good. And that's how you can tell that you sealed it properly. When you look in there and there's not all kinds of water spots and things I've messed up before. So this is going to be a beautiful one. Nothing's coming off of it, and it is great. Okay. Let me see. Okay, good. Okay, so it's starting to move. So now that it's starting to move, I can take it off and do my thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out of there. Where I want it on my cup, I'm just gonna wet a little bit, like that. Then I'm going to lay this there exactly how I want it. lay it down, and I'm going to start to pull it off a little bit. Once I start doing that, I'm going to just lightly lay my finger up here. You don't want to push, just lightly lay my finger so that the rest of the thing doesn't pull, and pull that off. Now I take my silicone brush that I got, I believe I got this from Amazon as well. Take my silicone brush and I push out any of the water. I love this silicone brush. I have about 10 maybe. I love them. They come in, maybe I don't have 10, maybe I've got like 12, because they come in like packs of 4 usually is what I get. So I'm just pushing all of the water out from underneath this. Perfect. Okay, try to get some of that water off of here. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty. I love it. She's gonna love it. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to continue doing the same thing over the rest of the cup. Okay. I'm going to put one here. Oop, slowly, barely hold it at the top and pull it off slowly. Perfect. And now I'm going to push the water out with my wand like so. Alright guys, so this is how I finished it. I ended up reworking all the butterflies, and I just kind of wanted it to just look like butterflies were flying all over. And I think I nailed that look. So yeah, this is it, and it has already been curing a little bit, and I'm just gonna let it cure for, let's see, it's been curing about 2 days now, so I'm gonna let it cure like another day, because I am using the art resin. It takes about 72 hours. So that's it. Thanks guys for watching again. I hope that you have a great evening, and I just can't thank you enough for watching. Bye-bye.